Who remembers? Oh, good morning. This is the morning message, Sunday. Who remembers when all the drone stuff was happening? And I was saying, some people were coming on here saying, oh, you fucking don't know what you're talking about. Who remembers when I was saying that there's going to be some kind of, I don't know, catastrophic event, some type of event that's going to make the news? Well, I'm sure a lot of y'all know I have a daughter that's in competitive cheerleading. And I'm not going to say much about my kid, but luckily my kid and her mom were at the event, but they were at the hotel. So if you don't know, something happened in Dallas yesterday at NCA, National Cheerleading Association. So if you don't know, the biggest event that happens in Dallas, and it's not the fucking Cowboys, is NCA. So that brings so much money to the economy, and that's when the cheerleaders come to town. And that's big money for all the companies and all the restaurants and everything. So because of some stupid ass fucking kids or some parents from drinking alcohol, and who in the fuck brings a firearm to a cheer event? I don't know, man. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to see actual footage that the news is not showing you, and I didn't get this footage from like my ex-wife, I got this footage from someone else who was like, dude, isn't your daughter at that fucking event? So that one hit close to home. So I'm sorry that it happened to all those young people, all those kids and all those athletes. Y'all didn't deserve that shit. And I hope they fucking put those parents behind bars. So my other question is, I know it's a sporting event, but why in the fuck do they serve alcoholic beverages at an event like that for parents? I mean, I know alcohol is everywhere, but come on, man. There's a place and a time for everything. And all those little kids that are at that event, man, I watched that footage, man. That was mass chaos, man. I guess someone yelled active shooter or some shit. It was known as an active shooter event. So if you don't know, you can reach out to me. I'll provide you the footage that I have. That is not some AI shit right there, man. That's like live in the event. So, Dallas finest, I'm glad that you all were on the spot. But I don't think the staff at that event was trained for that kind of shit. It will happen. I'm telling you. I worked in anti-terrorism and I worked in security, and I'm not talking about standing in a fucking guard shack. I'm talking about being behind the scenes and knowing what goes on and going to the schools like anti-terrorism 1 and 2. So if you don't think that shit's gonna hit close to home one day, I'm fucking living proof. So I'm glad that my kid and her mom were at the hotel, because I kept reaching out. I didn't even know. Like I guess it happened in Dallas is what? Central Standard Time, in the middle of the United States. Pacific Standard Time, whatever fucking mountain time, I don't know. All I know is I heard that her team was supposed to perform at like 5 p.m. something, and something happened. You know, like I reached out. I was like, how'd they do? And I was told that they couldn't talk right now. And then my ex-wife came back and said, I was like, is that it? She goes, I can't talk. I said, is this a safety concern? She goes, you wouldn't believe this. And she said the event was canceled. So I immediately went online and looked, and I was like, canceled? That shit made national news. Yeah, so the event that my daughter went to made national news. Pretty fucked up. But you never know. This is the last time you're going to talk to your kids. So love them the best you can, man. So I'm going to come on a little later and do my morning message, but This is just like a shout out to all those people who have people like all over the world. Like, this is a big event, a huge event, and I told you that I know that wasn't a terroristic event or anything, but because of some stupid people, man. I believe in guns, but I don't believe guns should be everywhere. So, yeah, I'm a little silent on that one. So, y'all have a good one. I'll see you a little later. I have some stuff to put out about some marketing ideas that I got coming up. Trying to boost my book sales and get my platform going. So, I'm the voice of the voiceless.